Libra land. It's so wild to me. As soon as I go live, or even when I start to record, Rosita will come patrol. You're such a good girl. Thank you. Everything good to go? Am I good to roll? She'll come patrol under my table, and it's so every time. It's so wild. Obviously, she feels the energy, and she's like, what's going on over here? Good evening. Hello, everyone. Or good morning. What time is it? 12:32 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and those that are father figures out there. Okay, first and foremost. I'm going to get a message from the planets first. Let me separate the zodiac signs from the planets. Libra. And we're going to get some zodiac signs too. Let's do that first. Let's get some zodiac signs of significance for you, Libra. So this is a little Saturday Night Live. Let's do like, what's the word? Ooh, confirmation. What was that? Who was that? Let's do a little word from spirit. Okay. Libra. Really? Out of all the sign cards, first card out. So, Libra, either your energy is super duper strong, or there's most definitely another Libra checking you out or something like that. Okay, they're in your energy, or they're trying to be in your energy vortex. Who else? Three, 3. Was it? Yep, on the live timer. Ooh. I think that was thunder. Thunder. Feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder. Ooh, I got so scared earlier. I was walking Rosita in the neighborhood, and it had been on and off thunderstorming, where I am all day and evening into the evening hours. And this was around sunset. It was like 8:30-ish, 9 o'clock, maybe 8:45. Anyway, we're in, halfway into our walk, and all of a sudden it starts to get darker and darker with these dark clouds. And then I hear thunder, and then I see lightning, and the whole atmosphere lights up. Luckily, I think it was more like heat lightning than actual like lightning rods, like lightning strikes, bolts, whatever you want to call them. But ooh, it scared me because it really did electrify the energy. I felt a shift, and I felt like Rosie, she did too. Rosita did too. So it was interesting. And then my mind went to the Angel Tarot. I may get that out. Yeah, let's get the Angel Tarot out after this. We're going to use that deck because my mind went to the Angel Tarot card. I think it's the King of Swords. I'm gonna double check actually when I get the deck out with you guys and see. But it has protection from lightning on that card. And when I got home, that card kind of went through my mind's eye. I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, angels, for protecting me and Rosita from not getting struck by lightning. That'd be an insane thing to happen, or an insane way to go out. Like, oh my gosh, what are the odds? But see, I'm one of those people where it's like, oh my gosh, what are the odds? Well, may the odds forever be in our favor. Lord. I don't test them. I don't like testing odds. I don't like being part of the odds. I don't like I don't like testing limits or odds. Anyway, just a little story time. Who else? So Libra. Ooh, okay. Hold on, something just fell. Let's see. Why did I just hear? Oh my gosh. What on earth? That is from... Do I want to... I don't even know if it's a lyric, but I just heard... Who... Do I want to say it? I don't know what this is from. Who that be in all that black? Is that Trina? I don't know. Somebody's in all black though. And that just, why that went through my mind, I don't know. There's an Aries here. Maybe there's an Aries that dresses in all black. Who that be in all that black? I don't know. That's just, I don't even know if that's her lyric. But that's what I just heard. And it's with that tune. Shout out to Miami. Shout out to Trina. 305. Anyway, someone's in all black and they look good. And Aries, Libra, I don't know. Interesting. So we have our opposite sign out here though. Aries. Libra and Aries. Virgo at the bottom. Or was that Kaya? Is that Kaya or Trina? I don't know who I'm channeling right now. That could have been Kaya. Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius gang. So we have Libra, Aries, Aquarius, Sagittarius at the bottom. Two more. Ooh. A Pisces. Virgo back at the bottom again. So for sure a Virgo. It's been at the bottom twice. So Libra, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo. One more. Oop, we got two more. Sagittarius again, double confirmation, and Capricorn. Sheesh, Capricorn and Virgo. Both those earth signs came out. Aries and Sag, two fire signs. What was the other one? Aquarius. That was the other air sign. And then we got one water sign. Pisces. Scorpio at the bottom now. Two water signs. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's get a message from the planets. Using the other half of the deck. Mercurius. Mercury. This is the messenger, Apollo. Ooh, with Jupiter at the bottom. This is abundant energy, big zaddy Jupiter here. Okay, is this a money message? Is this a message about some abundance? Arrival of abundance, Libra? That's what I'm feeling. Oh my gosh, all that shuffling and look what pops out. It is a money about abundance, a money about abundance. Message about money and abundance. This is big expansion too, though. Jupiter is the largest planet in our, planetary. Anyways, what is it? Our galaxy? In the parade of planets that orbit our sun, Jupiter is the largest. I know that to be a fact. So, it is the most abundant and the most expansive planet. So you're expanding, Libra. This is a message about expansion. Our solar system. Why did it? Duh. Thank you, Joyful Dolphin. Our solar system. Sheesh. So let's see what it means in the book. Mercurius and Jupiter. Excuse me. Mercurius. Well, I was looking and Mercurius in Aries, and we did get Aries. Assert your point of view, but don't bully. What's Mercury in Libra? Consider both sides of the argument. Okay, what other signs did we get? I'll look at Mercury. Mercury in Pisces says, watch for messages in your dreams. Mercury in Sag. Channel your restless energy toward a goal. Nice. Mercury in Capricorn. Learning from mistakes will lessen your fears. True that, true that. Mercury in Aquarius. Be ready to welcome a blast of inspiration. Yay, okay. And Mercury in Virgo. Give clear attention to the details. Always important there. Virgo coming through with the deets. The particulars. All right, Mercury in Jupiter. Mercury and Jupiter. Excuse me. Mercury and Jupiter. Here we go. Act swiftly now to take advantage of an extraordinary opportunity. Don't let good fortune pass you by. And I literally said, I feel like it's a money message, Libra. I feel like it's an opportunity to expand your abundance with Mercurius, Mercury, and Jupiter. And that's exactly what the book says. I'll read it one more time. Jupiter and Mercurius, act swiftly now to take advantage of an extraordinary opportunity. Don't let good fortune pass you by. And also I came across a video earlier, and it was talking about how, money is an energy, right? But it's also connected to water, currency. Water flows in currents, right? Currency is also through water, but also energy, period. So, anyways, money is energy. And when you come into this money and abundance that Jupiter does bring, and these opportunities and this good fortune, don't squander it. Be really smart, like smarter than your average bear is what I just heard. Um, yeah, don't let the good fortune pass you by, the opportunity pass you by, and then once you grasp it and you receive it or earn it, don't squander it. Be super duper smart with every dollar. Every dollar. That's so weird because I was scrolling live streams here on the tube earlier this evening, and I came across these two guys, and they had stacks of dollar bills in their hands. Not stacks like that you'd throw at the club, just like, probably like, I don't know, $15 in ones. But each of them, I don't know who they are. They were so random. They were in a car, and there were two dudes, and they each had like a stack of like 15 ones, and they kept like, I don't know. You find the wildest live streams here on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. Like, people that come troll, people like myself or readers and things. I'm like, are you kidding me? Because some of the live streams I come across here are buck wild. Are just like, what is happening? Like, how did I get here? This is So anyways, like, how dare trolls troll us readers, especially the real ones, especially the cool real deal readers like me. Like, how dare thee? Anyway. So something about making every dollar count and just showing the universe how when you receive the abundance, you're going to be responsible with it. You have learned the value of a dollar, I feel, whoever I'm speaking to. And that's why these opportunities to expand your wealth are coming to you, because you have learned the true value, and you've become more responsible. So, what's the saying? With great comes great responsibility. What's the saying? With great something comes great responsibility. That's what I'm hearing in my mind, and I can't think of the exact saying. With great reward comes great responsibility. Is that what it is? What's the saying? With great something comes great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. That's what it is. Thank you, YouTube verse. Yep, with great power. Thank you, Frankie. So Libra, you're also, with these opportunities and wealth, it goes hand in hand, money and power. So there you have it. With great power comes great responsibility, and the universe and the divine feels like you're ready for an expansion in that zone of your life, in that area of your life. Yeah, the sun, for sure. It's on, Libra. It's on. It's lit. It's popping tin. the sun with what? Thank you, Spirit. Let's go. The sun, soul. Ooh, with Luna. You really have balanced your shadow, your light. Just your finances. Luna, the moon with the sun. We've gotten this combination before, Libra. Fairly recently. I feel like the last time I used this deck. Soul and Luna. Let's see. Soul, Luna. Find the union between your outer self and your inner self. Give attention to both the seen and the unseen. Okay, so with great power comes great responsibility. You're going to be receiving messages about opportunities to expand in your wealth and your business. But also, Spirit wants you to make sure you are also, I said also twice, my bad. It's late. Taking care of yourself inside and out. Find a union between your outer self, so your avatar, and your inner self, your soul. Give attention to both the seen and the unseen. So give attention to your physical body, the outside, but in the same sense, give just as much attention to your spirit. All right, let's get one more message from the planets, and then we'll keep it pushing. Where's my tea? My throat chakra. Hold on a second. That was good. Okay. Some lemon tea. Two more planets. Neptunus. Neptune. He reminds me of like Triton. Oh, excuse me. Poseidon. Poseidon. Let me get it. Let me get it right. Poseidon. I said Triton. Who's that off The Little Mermaid? Oh, wasn't that the dad's name from The Little Mermaid though? Triton? Happy Father's Day. I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was. That was his name, Triton. Okay. Saturn. Ooh. Saturnus. Interesting combination. Neptune and Saturn. What does this mean? Yeah, and they molded Triton after Poseidon. Yep. But that's too funny. I said Triton first. And it's like the gods came in and corrected me. No, it's Poseidon. You're thinking of Little Mermaid, Ashley. Okay, Neptune and Saturn. Okay. Do not escape into a world of illusion when responsibilities await you. Find the balance between dreaming and duty. So, another message about balance, Libra. Sheesh. I guess that's the life of a Libra, though. We have to keep everything in balance all the time. Keep everything peaceful, happy, jolly, smooth. Do not escape into a world of illusion when responsibilities await you. I mean, to me, that's just like stay focused. I'm hearing like don't get lost in like an endless scroll. Watch how much time you're scrolling. Or whatever you do as a form of escapism. Some people could binge watch TV shows, or if it's not scrolling on your phone, some people, whatever. There's like so many different things people do as a form of escape. Okay. Escapism. Spirit is saying, Libra, do not escape into a world of illusion when responsibilities await you, because with great power comes what? That's right. Great responsibility. So, double confirmation. You are receiving great power, and your responsibilities are going to be uh, uptaking as well. Find a balance between dreaming and duty. So find a balance. Spirit's not saying don't dream. It's all work, 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 duty, duty, duty. No, it's saying find a balance between dream and duty. Because how you got here most likely had a lot to do with your dreams. These abundant opportunities, this great power comes great responsibility that you're stepping into, Libra. I'm sure you manifested that from a dream. It all once started as a vision, a dream. So Spirit wants you to stay. Don't lose that part of yourself. Just keep it in balance. Touche. Venus at the bottom. Beautiful Venus. I'm your Venus. I'm your fire. Your desire. Okay, Libra. Let's keep going. What's the word from Spirit? Let's see. What deck do I want to use now? I want to try to use some oracles I haven't for a while. After this, I'm going to get out the Lumeria, but let's do the I Ching. Let's get a message from Spirit about anything, actually. Anything can come out. Love, relationships, friends, passed over loved ones. Anything can come out of this deck. Let's see. Self-help. Let's see. What is the word from Spirit? Thank you all for being here. Have a good night. The wind. Ooh-wee. With love yourself at the bottom. Yep. I just heard, look what the wind blew in. What is this wind card? Here, I'll show it to you guys. Let me see. 57. The oracle invites you to look at existence. Everything that happens to you, everything, directly, as simple and raw facts, without putting labels, without saying right or wrong, good or bad. It leaves aside the mind and its eternal judgment. And I just heard, let bygones be bygones. It's time for like a fresh breeze. It's time for some fresh air with this wind card, Libra, okay? That's going to mean something different for everybody, but that's what I'm getting with the wind card. Now I'm hearing, who's that? Tupac? Only God can judge me. It's like, let spirit handle it. I feel like whoever's done you wrong in the past, give it to God. Let your ancestors and angels take care of it. Because I definitely am not saying like you have to forgive anyone, but I am hearing like, for now, let bygones be bygones. It's time for some fresh air. And if you're still holding on to like lingering hatred, you know what I mean? For someone, it's just it's not good for you. It's not good for your soul, for your ascension. Okay. Love yourself. Yep. What else, Spirit? Instead of like putting hate into another, put more love into you. That's an interesting concept. I've never been channeled that in particular before. How interesting. It's like instead of putting hateful energy out into the universe or towards another, put that love back into yourself as a healthy form of self-love. Thank you so much, Vinny. Bless you always, Vinny. You're the best. Yes, I love that 8 with the evil eyes. Ooh, why is my throat chakra? What on earth? You're awesome, Vinny. Thank you. Oh, who else? Oh, I missed your first one. Thank you for the 2 super chats, Vinny. You're freaking awesome. All right. Wow, all that shuffling and it's still at the bottom. And I stopped and put down the deck. Love yourself. I guess we should read it. What number was that? Oh, well. It'll come back out if it wants to. What's up, Collier? Oh, I haven't seen you in so long. Hi, Althea. Hi, Tonya. Uh-oh. Deception. I feel like this is some type of self-deceit, though, Libra, to be honest. But Master number 33. Let me see what it says. Ooh, what? Something is causing love to run away. In fact, that energy is retreating, folding back on itself to protect itself. It cannot do otherwise. In short, you will be exhausted and you won't see even the shadow of love anymore. What on earth? What's at the bottom? Receptivity. And she looks like, she reminds me of the Venus card. That's more love energy. What's going on here? I do feel like in some way you're deceiving yourself. We're deceiving ourselves, Libra, when it comes to love. I don't know what this is exactly. I feel like it's going to be different for everybody. Wow, I just heard self-sabotage. What? Oh, Libra, Libra, Libra. Self-sabotage. But it's in a form, in a way, to try to protect yourself because that's all you know how to do, because no one ever really protected you. You always had to protect yourself. You could have even been a protector for like others. Not to like hit a nerve or anything, but I'm just a messenger and I'm just channeling messages and energy, and that's what I'm picking up on. Yeah, I just got chills up my legs. Okay. I feel like Librans can do that. Male, female, doesn't matter. Both masculine and feminine Librans can definitely sabotage, self-sabotage when it comes to love. Just based off our past experiences. Listening to one another. Okay. But you may be coming across a calm king or a calm queen energy. Okay. They're going to want to listen. They're going to want to hear your story. I heard know the deets. They want to know the deets. They want to know the details because they will generally care. And so you with them. You want to know the details. You want to know the backstory. This is interesting. Wow. Okay. Okay. So Spirit is saying, Libra, with wind, let fresh energy blow in. Okay. For some, let bygones be bygones, whatever that is. Try your hardest not to self-sabotage this time around. Or because now you know you're not going to accept anything less. You know, you've been there, done that. You know what you're going to accept and what you won't. So there's no reason for this energy anymore that you have to protect so hard, right? Because the only way you're going to let somebody close now to this level to hear your backstory, right? To hear the truth of who you are, you're going to take your time with this person and them with you. And you'll know it's true because it's going to start slow, is what I'm hearing. And you'll know. It'll start slow and you'll know that this person is worth investing your time and energy, your backstory, love, your heart. Okay, let's read. Listening to one another. Listen, Libra, you have transfiguration at the bottom of the deck. This might be your life partner. Someone born in 1977 could be significant. I see 77 thumbs up. And I do get that year channeled quite often. But this shows an older couple watching the sunset together. So you and this person may grow old together. Life partner. Let's see. 19. Looking to one another. Or listening, excuse me. Listening to one another. Ooh, that's a whole message though. I said looking to one another. Maybe you're going to make eye contact with this person. Maybe you're going to meet this like when you make eye contact with this person, it's like sparks, chemistry. I don't know. Listening to one another. Oh my gosh, there is a card. So 19 is listening to one another. That's what we got, right? 17 is looking at one another. All right, so I'm going to read both. So listening to one another, the card we got, this says the Oracle heralds prosperity. Let's go. You are evolving within a situation that day after day matures and bears fruit. So it's just looking good all around. I mean, this card doesn't in particularly speak of a love relationship. it heralds prosperity. The oracle in itself heralds prosperity. But you are evolving. Wow. Again, you are. Ever since the beginning of this live stream, I'm like, I've gotten that energy of you've matured, you've evolved, you've grown, you've become all the more wiser, Libra. And with that is coming new power. And with that new power is coming more responsibility. Wow. But I'm not taking back what I read off the imagery intuitively off these two cards now. That all still stands. Some of you guys are meeting your life partner. And you guys are really going to listen to one another. You're going to know each other's souls. Woo! That's a soulmate. That's what I call a soulmate. You're going to know each other's souls. Okay, let's read looking at one another. The oracle speaks of something that unfolds looking at one another. The meaning is simple. Acceptance of the state of things. In this harmonization, which is not which is not condescension, nor requires compromise. One enters into the natural rhythm of the world. So you're not even going to have to compromise. Oh my goodness. This is so good. It's like this person is like, I mean, no one's perfect, right? You know this. But you have not settled, and this person is coming into your life for some of my single Librans because you refused to settle. And you're not going to have to make any compromises. It's like they're going to give you all the love and everything and more. This is so sweet. This is so positive, just all in all. Whether this is career abundance for you, okay, or love, or both. Or simply you're stepping into a prosperous era of your life and you're no longer self-sabotaging with your heart. You've healed. You're ready to let some bygones be bygones so you can just release that energy. Like, I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know why. My throat chakra is so scratchy. Okay. Oh, the courage of love at the bottom as I put the deck away. The tiger. And that's so funny because look, the candle. Tiger. Tiger. Oh, maybe you and your person are both like tigers. You're both tigers. Mama tiger, daddy tiger. Rawr. Oh, you met your match, Libra. That's so funny. That's what I just heard. You met your match. Oh, when I was putting this deck away from the live stream this morning, this card showed itself, the werewolf with that full moon. And I was like, ooh, okay. So this is either like a transformation or you have like drove someone wild or mad or I don't know. Let's pull some cards on this. I want to see why the werewolf is here. And then we'll pull a card from the Lumerian. Oh. Beyond. Oh! Sorry, you guys, if that was loud. Beyond Lumeria. A deck just fell. Let me see what that was. Maybe that wants to be... maybe that deck wants to be used. Hold on. Is that the Light Seers? It is. Okay, so we're going to be using the Light Seers to see what's up with the werewolf. Okay. That's so funny because I was going to go for a tarot deck. And the Light Seers is like, here, just use me. Let me at least give this deck a good shuffle 7 times because I have been using it a lot more than usual. So I want to clear the energy. Well, that sucked. Better. One more. You cause a transformation in people. That's what I just heard in my mind with this werewolf, Libra. Because we have the Fool. We're starting with the Fool at the bottom of the deck, okay? You're on your way. Like Spirit has been saying throughout this whole reading, you're on your way. The possibilities are pretty much endless. They're multiple. It goes on and on. The universe is blessing you because you trust it with the Fool card. Okay? Ooh, look how it's glowing. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, look how the universal pool is glowing. No wonder Spirit wanted me to use this deck. Look how cool it looks under the candlelight in the dark. Yo. Oh, I love stuff like that. That's magic. Wow, go look at the stars. If you can see the sky tonight, like I said, it's been too stormy here, so it's too cloudy. I can't see any stars tonight where I am. But if you can, wherever you are, go look up. Go outside and look up. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Wow. You're gorgeous, Librans. You truly, excuse me, spark like a transformation in people. Those that truly get to know you or have had the pleasure. Friends, co-workers, lovers, whoever. What about this werewolf? Oh, we got two cards. Chariot at the bottom. The Hanged Man with the Four of Cups in reverse. So Pisces with the Hanged Man. Cancer with the Chariot card. Four of Cups. That's a lot of water. You have transformed a water sign, a Pisces or a Cancer, for sure. Just from knowing you. Four of Cups reverse. Let me see what that says in the book. I have no idea what that could be. I feel like it's some type of refusal because she doesn't see that fourth cup because she's so bored with the three cups in front of her. She doesn't see the fourth cup. It's giving refusal energy though. Like you declined. You declined the cup. For whatever reason. Okay. The shadow side of the Four of Cups, so the reverse, it says, a gentle nudge to stop complaining, a time to practice gratitude. Okay. And it can sometimes be about pessimism. Maybe you showed someone, and I don't feel like this is you, Libra. I feel like this was someone else. I feel like this was someone a little bit more pessimistic, a little more negative vibe, or they just, you showed them a different way of seeing things. With the Hanged Man, yeah, for sure, because the Hanged Man is about taking a different approach. It's about looking at things differently from a different POV. Facts. That's exactly what this is. So through your type of rejection, you made someone who had a little bit more of a negative outlook on life, okay, than you. You had a little bit more of a positive outlook. This person had a little bit more of a negative outlook. But you've transformed them just through knowing you, just through seeing through your POV, getting close to you and being able to see your point of view has really transformed someone. Yeah. Did you just hear that knock? Interesting. I think that's the reason you need to be aware of this. The reason you need to know that is so you can continue on being that, like, seeing things from a more positive POV, even when the world not having blinders on. I'm not saying to have blinders on whatsoever. I'm just saying this person I'm picking up on, they know you have been through things. And they're like, how do you still have such a good, jolly, like, vibe to you, though, the majority of the time? Because I know you're not perfect, Libra. You're not happy all the time. No one is. Nor should anyone be asked that. Be happy all the time, 24/7. But no. But this person, whoever I'm picking up on, they know some of the things you've been through, and they're like, geez, Libra's still funny. Libra's still like has a good heart. Libra still cares for others. Um, wow. Like if I would have been like, I'm not that way. I've been through similar things that Libra's been through, or even if they haven't, they're like, oh, if I've been through what Libra's been through, I wouldn't freaking be that kind still. So that kindness, that heart, that energy that naturally emanates from you, Libra, keep it, hold it, don't don't ever change. Don't ever change that. What else? Because, maybe this message is pretty significant. Like I said, you're coming into new abundance and opportunities and more power and more money, and that can change people. You can't sit here and tell me that it doesn't. So, are you going to let it change you? My ears are ringing. I know I'm on point. Okay. Oh, Sarah, how are you, love? Bonjour, Sarah. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, woohoo, wee. Libra, I can't make it up. You truly are stepping into new. This is the Six of Wands with the Eight of Wands at the bottom. This is so many messages and opportunities, communication flying towards you. And all these wands are heading towards the center. This is also, it speaks about a lot of like fertile energy too. So just be aware of that, Divine Femmes. This Six of Wands, you're on stage. The spotlight is on you. Your wreath of victory. Achievement. This is hard-earned achievement. You know what? shout out to the random fishing channel I just subscribed to earlier here on YouTube. I was scrolling live streams and all of a sudden it comes to this random man and he's on a boat and it's like blue waters behind him and it's just, he's live streaming, driving his boat through these blue waters and I'm like, "Oh, this is cool. Like what's happening here? This is nice." It's happening on this side of YouTube. And so I'm watching and listening. And so I make a comment and one of the mods said, "Libraland," I guess they immediately, like after I commented, they went and checked out my channel and they were like, "Libraland has an impressive following." And I put LOL to that moderator in the chat after they put that. And do you know what the fisherman guy said? He surprised me. He said something so respectful and so kind. The man that was doing the live stream that was driving the boat, he said Libraland, he read the man's comment, the mod's comment. Libraland has an pretty impressive following or subscriber or whatever he said. And the fisherman man, the man said, "Well, if that's the case, then she probably put in a lot of hard work to gain that." He said it's something just like that. It wasn't exactly that, but it was like more or less that. He was like, "Well, she must have put in a lot of hard work to gain that following." And I was like, "Wow, thank you for that." Like that means a lot to me. That means a lot to me to have a complete stranger just say something true and real and kind and like just acknowledge the effort that I have put in here on Libraland since August 2021. And thank you guys. There wouldn't be a Libraland without you all, number one. But I appreciated that from a complete stranger, that acknowledgement, that kindness. So Libra, get ready to be acknowledged more. Seriously. It just happened to me today out of the blue, completely random. And that's the energy I'm getting with this Six of Wands. Like, get ready to receive a lot more acknowledgement, a lot more just dues, a lot more communication, okay? Wow, look what's behind the Eight of Wands, the Five of Wands. You're receiving offers and opportunities that others have competed for, fought for. This is some type of group. Wow. But it's for you, Libra. Shout out to Janet Jackson. It's all for you. All for you. Yep. It's all for you. All these eight wands. It's all for you, love. You earned it. You deserve it. Yep. All right, let's get a Lumerian card, and I'm going to shut this live stream on down. I don't want to stay on too long. I don't want to stay on too late. Let's get a card from the Lumerians, Libra. Ooh, look at this cool card. Awakened Awareness. And there's 111 in the chat. Look at that eye. It almost looks like an eye in the middle of a lotus, doesn't it? And the lotus flower is associated with goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity, wealth, fortune, beauty. Ooh, look at this cool card. Unique gifts. It almost looks like two separate entities like coming together. Unique gifts. That's a cool card. Gosh, I almost want to read that. One more shuffle, and let's see what pops out. Oh my gosh, I just cut again to awakened awareness. Okay. Libra. Message for Libra. Thank you guys for all the thumbs up. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the super thanks. Thank you for any donations to my Cash App. Thank you to my members. Sarah, thank you so much for being a member for 26 months. Love. Sarah says, yes, you put love and efforts in Libra land. And again, I wouldn't be here without you guys. Seriously, thank you so much, Sarah, for being a member for 26 months and for all your support. It's so wild. I'm glad you were able to log on because I was just thinking about you not too long ago. It was either yesterday or earlier today. Just everything going on in the world, and I know you're over there in Paris. I think about all my Libra soul fam from around the world, and I send you guys positive energy always. I care. I do. I care. And I randomly think about people that I've personally read for sometimes. So not to be like, I can't help it. I randomly think of people I personally read for on occasion. If we connected on that, soul level. You're a soul sis, Sarah. You're one of my soul sisters. Okay, well, is something going to pop out or not? Lumerians. Message for Libra, please. Okay. Ether. Ooh. The seamless, unspeakable. With gracious receptivity at the bottom. Beautiful. Look at ether. There's little dragons. Okay, let's see what this is about. Master number 11. Somebody could be a life path 11. Okay, here we go. 0 point field, the void, blank canvas, threshold. Anything is possible. Time to choose what you want to bring into your life. Endless possibilities, limitlessness, paradox. This illuminated space of no distraction and pure potential is beyond the threshold. It is the silent, meditative moment out of time, the centered and present place beyond the hustle of the mind and outside world. It is where all dreams are birthed, and it is the light we may fear to be darkness when just for one moment everything ceases to exist. This is the place between worlds, the womb before we incarnate. And from here, we can choose where we go. The land has been tilled in readiness for the flowers we wish to seed. Outdated doors have been closed, and in the space between the breaths, we open the new ones. What may be perceived as the endless, black nothingness is actually the illuminated eternal. The core that all our fears may be peeled back to. When we step through the darkness, we realize it is only a short distance away from the white void at the center of creation and heaven. Herein lies the feeling that we may have been striving our whole life to meet, and yet simultaneously, subconsciously running from. In this place of graceful surrender, we may know we are held and allow ourselves the spaciousness to drop deeper into the experience of our existence. Themes too elusive and mysterious to define. A knowing without words. The spaces in between. Life force energy. Man, prana. Life force energy. I was just talking about that the other day in a read. Pretty sure it was alive. But anyways, back to the knowing without words. That's taking me back to this eye contact. That's taking me back to this eye contact that you're going to have with someone. It's like the eyes are the windows to the soul. When you're going to meet somebody, you're just going to know this is your soulmate. It's a knowing without words. But also, your powers are increasing for many of us, Libra. I can feel it. You can feel it. You've probably been able to read other people's energies and MOs, but it's definitely heightened now. Like the telepathy. What is that? ESP? The ESP, it's heightened. You don't need words. You can just like I don't know, you read minds. That's what it seems like. And then too elusive and mysterious to define. Not everything is meant to be figured out. Not everything is meant to be known. Some things will always just remain a mystery. And maybe Spirit is even speaking of you. Like, people have tried to put you in a box. People have tried to characterize you, define you. But you're too mysterious. You're too elusive. You're too multifaceted. And it says the spaces in between. Some of you all are serious astral travelers. The spaces in between is, to me, just different dimensions. Or like a purgatory. Maybe some of you guys travel to this purgatory, this space in between, or different dimensions. Again, when you're sleeping, you're astral traveling to spaces in between. You have access to the ether. And Spirit is saying there's no need for you to be afraid of the dark. What the heck? Okay, this is... Ooh, I just got chills. At the beginning of this live stream, I got channeled. Who that be in all that black? And this card says, I'm just saying, this card says, don't be afraid of the darkness. The endless black nothingness is actually the illuminated eternal. Anyway, this was an interesting live stream. The late night tarot these late night tarot lives are always super different and interesting to me. I hope they are to you guys too. I hope you enjoy them as much as I enjoy reading for you, Libra land. All right, you guys, I'm going to close it out here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all your support. Happy Father's Day again to all the fathers out there. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care of yourselves, everybody, and those around you. Love you from the bottom of my heart chakra. Stay balanced, stay blessed. Until next time, peace.